By now, I'd hoped to be well into a compost tea field trial in our garden, but Mother Nature had different plans. Back in April, I set up new compost tea field trial beds and finished planting them out in May. The plan was to make actively aerated compost tea every other weekend and apply it as a foliar spray to the plants in the test group, while applying an equal amount of water to the plants in the control group. To assess the impact of compost tea, I was going to weigh all the produce and keep a video record of plant health issues. Of course, you don't want to apply compost tea when it's raining or about to rain, because the rain would wash the tea and beneficial microbes off the plant leaves and limit any possible benefits. So with frequent rain in the forecast in late May, I waited until June for a break in the rain. Then June arrived and delivered 9.53 inches of rain in Illinois. That's 5.33 inches above average June rainfall and the wettest June on record. Still, I hope to begin the trial in July, but the rain continued, and now it looks like we'll have record-setting rainfall in July as well. So though I held out as long as possible, it's now obvious that the 2015 compost tea field trial has been rained out. Going forward, I may try to conduct a compost tea field trial next year, but outside of the field trial, I plan to stop using compost tea in the garden for 4 reasons. First, I want to get as close to a do-nothing gardening approach as I can, while still getting excellent results. Second, compost tea does not add nutrients beyond those that are in the compost and other ingredients used to make the tea. So if I feel those nutrients are needed in the soil, I'll simply add those ingredients directly to the garden. Third, even if compost tea does add beneficial microbes to the soil, do we really need more? Won't compost, worm castings, and mulch add enough? Given our huge earthworm population, I'm confident the soil is sufficiently rich in microbial life. After all, earthworms feed on bacteria, fungi, and other soil microbes, and you won't have a large earthworm population without them. Fourth, peer-reviewed research has not shown compost tea to be effective. Through the Garden Professor's blog Facebook page, Dr. Linda Chalker-Scott and others have been very helpful in helping me better understand what the research says about compost tea. According to Dr. Chalker-Scott, when and if there are positive significant benefits published in good quality peer-reviewed journals, you can be sure that both Jeff Gilman and I will publicize them. Unfortunately for the pro camp, the best articles coming out really show no significant effect unless abnormally concentrated levels of compost tea are used, which are economically prohibitive. So my plan is to simply stop using compost tea and see what happens. So far this year, with no compost tea applications, the garden is doing just great. Better than ever in many ways, despite lousy weather. We also used very little compost tea last year because of frequent rain. So we'll soon have 2 growing seasons under our belts to assess the impact of this change. Having used compost tea myself in the past, I didn't come to this decision lightly. But I'm now confident that compost, worm castings, and mulch alone are more than enough to keep the microbial population booming and the soil healthy and productive. Well, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, remember, you can change the world 1 yard at a time.